guitar or any other instrument was basically made in someone's backyard or made in a basement or in an attic. It usually started off like Leo Fender. He started off making his amps 1 amp at a time, you know. And then we had in the late 60s we had guys making obscure fuzz pedals, and they were all made at home and they were made in small batches. So the place that it comes out from is not really a concern. Yeah. You know, I've known a pedal builder who built these pedals for years on his dining table. You know, that's where he had his dinner and that's where he built his pedals. If it's a one-man or two-man operation, it can be easily done from from your home, so you don't have to rent a space and incur overheads. But eventually you're gonna grow, and more people want to buy your product, and that may require you to expand and move out of your home and maybe move into a slightly bigger space. But here in Singapore, it's gonna be a little bit tough because rent is pretty high for a small country like ours. Some of them have even moved out of Singapore, you know, to neighboring countries to start their little business. This industry has always been a boutique industry. Whereas what happened was later on, companies like Roland, Boss, they made pedals available to the masses, where these little small companies wouldn't have been able to do. Yeah, and everyone wanted to become big, you know, but they didn't have the means. Maybe they didn't have the business concept to do it. But there were companies that were successfully doing it. So it's always been boutique, and in the recent years it has come back because people have started to realize that, hey, I can have something special handmade by that certain person. It carries his name. Maybe it's used by some famous a musician. So that's the whole deal behind this boutique business. I believe that we need some kind of support, some kind of recognition, because after all, these are handmade in Singapore, and that's what I put on my labels, and that's what I'm proud of. It's handmade in Singapore, and this, I believe, would encourage young people, to believe that they can do something that they believe in, and it could be made in Singapore by them. I've seen young people getting really excited when they know that there's something that they can do, something that they can be part of, something that they can make, produce, put together. It could be in anything. It could be a product, it could be, arts, it could be film industry, whatever. It all starts small, and if they know that they have a way of doing it in Singapore and being part of that made in Singapore, I think that would be really great. You can be famous outside of Singapore, well known, but if not known locally, it doesn't make a point. It doesn't make anything.